Hello, beautiful souls. Spirit just told me to turn on the camera and start talking about some messages that are coming in. So let's tune into it. Today is the full moon in Taurus, the super moon, the beaver moon. And so there's a lot of energy coming in that I want to translate for the collective. So let's tune in together, though. As always, we start by breathing in together 3 times. Let's take a deep breath in. There's a fun juxtaposition of calm and triggers that are activating in the collective consciousness right now. For much of the collective, we might be feeling this subtle triggering of energy, and this is happening at a very grounded subconscious level. So there's a lot of triggers around certain ideas that we have been holding on to for a very long time. Maybe our ideas around what we deserve, or our ideas around family, or our ideas around who we are meant to be and how we are meant to be that person. There's these ideas that are changing and shifting in the consciousness field of the world. And so subconsciously, we are all feeling these. At the same time, we're also feeling this huge wave of calm and ease and peace and collective oneness, collective rest. There is a lot of individuals that are tuning into this frequency of rest, and that is very intentional. You are being called into this space of rest. At the same time, again, juxtapositions are the foundation of consciousness. Paradoxes are the foundation of consciousness. So, just the same way that we're being called to rest, we're also being called to still honor thy body. The body this month is very strongly talking to the collective. It is a big foundational energy of listen to the body. Are you sore? Okay, if you're sore, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to sit and sulk and sit in that uh, density where you feel like you are unable to do anything? Or are you still going to pursue honoring healing through your body? Okay, sometimes soreness is going to ask you to rest. Sometimes soreness is going to ask you to stretch. Sometimes soreness is going to ask you to dance. Okay, sometimes the soreness is a calling to not conform. Interesting. Where did that come from? Sometimes the soreness is a calling to not conform, not to conform to the old ways that we used to live, where when we found and felt pain, we quit, we stopped. But they're also saying this message of not being addicted to pain. So, this is a fun paradox, isn't it? We don't want to be addicted to pain, but we also want to honor it without avoiding it. So, right now, I feel like in the collective consciousness, we are learning how to manage pain in a way that is healthy for all, that is healthy for the collective, where we're not abandoning ourselves. This is very interesting. It's all coming right now. There's also this huge emphasis right now around love and family and care. Big energy around care and coziness. They are catalysts. Care and coziness is catalysts to what is coming next, to the new earth. The new earth needs a foundation of ease. The new earth needs a foundation of peace. When we are still clinging to fear mentalities, when we are still afraid of the wintertime because of seasonal depression, what are you choosing to bring in to your reality at that time? Okay? What are you choosing to tune into who are you willing to become. So they're saying very specifically peace and ease is necessary for the new earth. So while we are tuning into this November energy, create cozy environments that don't cause stagnancy, but that continue to create inspiration. They've been talking to me about any time that you have a thought or an idea to do something, to pursue a hobby, to do something you've wanted, go do it that moment. Instead of waiting for tomorrow or waiting for when the sun comes up, do it then. If you have a calling to go paint, to go play a guitar, to go dance in the hallway of your apartment, go do that without resistance, without being like, oh, well, there's another video I could be watching that could tell me that I need to do that. So many of us are getting stuck in this cycle of needing to learn so much that learning is actually separating ourselves from our body. It's almost like we're consuming too much up here. We're learning too much that we're just floating away from what our body is actually telling us to do. Our body might be craving and say, get off the phone, stop learning, integrate what you already have learned, tune into what you already have learned, and honor that within your body and create the version of you that you want to create. I heard recently Joe Dispenza said something about personality is your personal energy. And that feels relevant that that's coming up right now. So who do you want to become? What is the person you want to become here in the new earth? Who do you want to become in the new earth? Because you right now are cultivating that version of you that is the pioneer here in New Earth, who you are becoming. In this next year, 2026 is the year of one, the new cycle, the new energy. We can say it as the new earth, right? A lot of us are tuning into that frequency. So honor, who is it? Who would you want to look back on and be like, oh yeah, that was a great leader for New Earth consciousness. That was a great leader for the new wave of understanding around humanity. Do you see yourself as that? Because you need to see yourself as the thought leader of the new consciousness of humanity. You've come to this earth for a reason. You're listening to this video for a reason. You're a thought leader to humanity. So who do you want to become? What do you want to pursue? And they're showing me a carved pumpkin for some reason. The creative ability to still tune into the ritual of things, right? The creation and the spiritual. Those two have to go together. They are combined, essentially. So to create is to tune into your greater spiritual power. When you have that lick of motivation while you're scrolling on your phone and you're like, you know what? I could probably go paint a picture right now, but that would be a lot of work. Sit with yourself for a moment. Do you want to be a great thought leader of the New Earth consciousness? Pursue yourself. Choose yourself instead of choosing other people. When you continue to consume on your phone, when you scroll to the next video, you're choosing other people over your own needs. This is where we're getting stuck in the mind and not listening to the body. The body was the one that asked you to go create, to go pursue yourself, to go dance in the hallway. And it doesn't take much. But listening to yourself, listening to your body is creating a neural pathway, a neuroplasticity that tells us it is okay to be in our body. It is safe to be in our body. And when we come into New Earth, as we are creating New Earth through our experience, we want a being and a species that has a firm foundation in the mind, the body, and the soul. So we have to recognize who are we becoming, because when you change yourself, you're changing the world. When you heal yourself, you're healing the world. We are one. Understand your impact in this matrix. Understand your impact in this lifetime. Trust the body. That feels beautiful. Is there anything else, Spirit, that we need to talk about here? Again, they're talking about grounding. It's very essential. It's very, very essential to ground. They're saying even first thing in the morning, Send up a little prayer, send up a little gratitude, and then ground your energy. What that's going to do is give you connection to the heavens and the earth right off the bat. If the first thing we do in the morning is look to our phone and see what other people have to say in this world, we're going to always think we are behind because someone else has already had that idea. Because why? Because they pursued it. They chose to go explore that idea instead of waiting for someone else to explore the idea. Does that make sense? You guys are thought leaders here. Explore your mind, your body, and your soul with no shame. No shame. Grace. Give grace, give forgiveness, give love to the world. Because when you do that, you're ultimately doing it for yourself. It's a beautiful time to be alive, you guys. It is a wonderful experience on this earth. And so that's just the quick little message that Spirit is bringing forward today. I hope you enjoyed some of this, took a bit of this, nibbled off some of that information. Enjoy your peace. I'm sending you off with so much